Hey folks, welcome to iHeart Board Games, where today Ronald and Jesse finally get out of the dungeon, or maybe we don't, because we have just discovered that a big story turn has happened at the end of the second one, and, maybe we won't get out. Maybe this is just one of those things where we end up losing the whole thing. But maybe not. I don't know. I should say at the beginning, Ronald is having an audio delay. Ignore that. Just look at his eyes. Not the mouth.
Probably due to the blizzard that's going on outside right now.
Yes.
Affecting my internet.
It's the blizzard's fault. Is it really a blizzard? Jeez.
Basically, yeah.
I wore shorts
I think they
today.
said we're expecting like 8 to 12 inches of snow or something like that.
Well. Yep, I wore shorts today and did some yard work. So, anyway. Yes, prove the blizzard. Show us the blizzard and how it's affecting everything. Nah. Anyway, so, last we left off, we were fighting a beast, took down the beast, and discovered our friend we were going to rescue has actually been the one in charge all along, and our memories have returned, and let us know that we are kind of the bad guys in this situation.
No, we're not the bad guys. We got put in jail because we
Prove the problem.
fought against the man.
Well, I mean, depends whose perspective you're talking about. All right, so Chapter 3, if you took a break, place all your figures on K. Let's see, you get to keep all your adventure cards, yep. Then read entry 300, up to 8 points.
8 health among all players.
So where does that put us? Because I didn't quite remember
Well,
that.
you already have 5 or so. And I have 2, so if I just heal 1, that'll put us at 8.
Oh, up to 8.
8 health among all players.
So that would put us to full, right? It's saying, or is it saying a grand total of 8, or is it saying
a grand total of 8 among all players?
It's weird because it does say, therefore you can heal up to 8 health points among all players.
Oh, does that mean 8 that were damaged and go back?
That's what I figured, is that you heal up to 8. Up to full.
I thought it meant we could get to a maximum of 8 total. Oh, I'll take a whole full heal.
Yeah, that's how I'm taking it. I don't want to do it the other way.
Tell us in the comments if we did it wrong.
We did it the way we did it. All right. Entry 300. This is where we left off here. You look around at each other, indecisive. You still find it hard to believe that you were once part of the League of Guardians. Berengar continues unmoved. What wretched cowards you are. When you learned of my plan to awaken the stone golems, a spark of rebellion was ignited in you. You suddenly found your conscience. He snorts disdainfully. As if that would have stopped you from all the other horrors that were necessary to achieve our ultimate goal. As expected, though, your plan was flawed, and we caught you before you could do any real harm. We had no choice but to erase your memory and imprison you. You may be simple-minded, but you still knew too much. His gaze turns to the place where the beast, no, the stone golem, had perished. Your escape and defeat of the stone golem show that you still pose a threat to the League. But there's an entire army of stone golems in the eastern tombs just waiting to be awoken by me. The experiment is almost complete, and you won't stop it now. Return Adventure Card 68 and Mission A2 to the box. Do I have that?
Okay.
Did I pull it
those
up?
are the 2. One's Chapter 3, where is Berengar?
I probably didn't even pull it out. And take Mission Card A3, which is this one. A stone golem is defeated, but Berengar has to awaken more of them, and only you can stand in his way. Stop Berengar once and for all. Master of the stone golem. You must now decide. Do you want to try to convince Berengar not to go ahead with his plans, or do you want to attack him? Those are big decisions.
I see my friend in the chat, Elise.
Hello.
Elise is like hi in Spanish.
Aye. I do not speak Spanish. I will not participate in this.
We don't have the fighting person with us. We only have the puzzle lady with us.
Right. Good point.
But I also don't think we could convince this guy.
I'm on board with that. He's gone through extreme lengths. This is one of those situations where I think it's going to be, it doesn't matter what we choose. We're still going to go on with this adventure in some sort of way. So
Yeah,
I feel
I
like
have
the
written
attack will
down-
hurt us.
Yeah. Okay,
So
well,
let's-
let's do the other one then.
All right. So
Convince.
I'll turn it over to you. Read entry 613.
All right, 613.
Mm-hmm.
You hoarsely call across to Berengar. This madness must end. You're summoning powers that you cannot control. Countless innocent people will suffer because of you. He begins to respond, but you continue quickly. Berengar, your plan is doomed to fail. The king has enough soldiers to take you and your creatures on. Berengar seems unimpressed. What a foolish lie! If your memory had returned, then you'd know that you bribed the king with gold and gemstones yourself. He suddenly becomes grave. And now enough of your talk, you traitor. At this, Berengar draws a bottle of white liquid from beneath his cloak and tosses it at your feet. The bottle shatters and thick white gas begins to rise and rapidly fills the entire room. Gasping for air, you fall to the ground and your senses fade. When you come to again, the gas has dispersed and there's no sign of Berengar. You'd better hurry if you want to reach the Eastern Tomb in time. Only there can you stop the experiment before Berengar unleashes yet more horrors. As a group, you must give up 2 health points. You can divide these points up among yourselves however you wish, and then read entry K.
I think you should just take them. You're so used to it.
No, we'll each take 1, thank you very much.
Okay. All right. Can you read that again for our Spanish listeners?
Oh my god. Yeah, I can read it in English.
Okay. How about the first sentence? Can you do that?
The first sentence.
You hoarsely
Well,
call across to Berengar. You say
No, the
hoarsely.
problem is I've been studying my French because of my trip, so
Right. Okay.
I've abandoned my Spanish. So you find yourself in a very dark room with a large stone throne at its center at 113. A menacing skull hangs above the throne, 213. Huge banners hang from the ceiling to the left and right of the chair, 313. You wonder what kind of a place this is.
You wonder what kind of place this is. I don't,
This doesn't
actually.
look like a bar.
So that symbol on the chair is the same one that was above the stairs that led outside. Don't know if that's significant.
Yo no sé cómo hablar español. Contigo.
I don't know what you said. All right. You've been going first, right?
Yeah, why don't you go?
Okay. I will check out 313.
Behind the left banner, you find that one of the stones is loose. Do you want to pull it out?
You know the answer. Of course I do.
All right, I'm going to read you something else then.
All right.
You carefully remove the loose stone and peek inside the cavity. You can only make out dirt and a few worms burrowing in the earth. You're just about to replace the stone when you notice several notches on the back of it. Take adventure card 37.
It was a load-bearing stone. The wall falls onto you. Lose 4 hit points. Okay, that's like some sort of hint, I think.
And then it says, does anyone have Adventure Card 76?
We do.
We do. We have the puzzle lady. So
We
if
have
so, then
Nuha.
it's something else. So I'm going to read what she has to say about it. Nuha studies the stone, then says, I'm sure these markings represent dangers that you will encounter in the dungeon, and the crosses mark the things that you'd better not touch.
Okay. Good to know.
Cool.
Cool.
We also have that map that shows us where not to go and stuff.
Right, the large map. Which was...
Well, since I got shot by a face before, I'll go for 213.
Can't happen twice, could it?
Of course not, never. And this one looks so much less spooky.
The giant skull on the wall stoically returns your gaze. Something glints in its mouth. Take adventure card 28.
Ooh, I reached in its mouth.
Mm-hmm.
A key!
Another key. This one made of silver.
Key. Hey, remember there's a couple
the
silver
thing in the
locks.
ground. Yeah, 802 is in the ground, or 502.
And 502, yeah.
Could be both. Not like the key breaks when you use it, or hopefully.
In this game.
In this game, maybe. All right, I guess I will check out what could possibly kill me. 113.
The emblem of the League of Guardians has been carved into the throne. Do you want to sit down?
Dude, I don't know. What good could come out of it, really?
Something good could come out of it.
I think it's going to be bad, but let's do it.
Drawn by the aura of power that the throne radiates, you sit down. It doesn't seem to be meant for you, though. From the moment you sit down, pain sears through your body and you fall to the ground. You lose 1 health point.
That makes no sense.
Haha.
It's not meant for me.
Now who's the weak one?
This chair doesn't feel right. Yeah, when I go to Office Depot to buy a chair, I just keel over in pain. All right. Well, I had a feeling that was bad, and I should follow those feelings from now on. Yeah, I know how to sit in chairs.
I'm going to try 28502. Try the silver key on the door.
Oh, we're going downstairs. 2, 8, 5.
I saw you bumble out of that seat. I can't be seen with you.
Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing. I don't blame you. 2, 8, 5, 0, 2, you say? Finally, the key fits. I mean, it was your first try, but whatever. The heavy wooden door swings open with a creak to reveal a passageway carved in rough stone. Place room card L to the right of room card G. Read entry L. It's like, geez, how much room? I mean, I only have 5 cards left, so...
Yeah, I have 5 more.
I mean, this takes up a lot of space, though.
We ended up not using one of the ones in monochrome ink.
True. All right. Here's our new room. All right. Read entry card L. After a few dozen paces, you follow a staircase down into a vast underground chamber. A deep ravine runs down the middle, 410. Digging has also been going on here. Heaps of earth lie scattered around here and there, 210. Suddenly, a few rays of light shine down from the high ceiling and illuminate the chamber, allowing you to make out a well, 110, and a statue, 310, at the chamber's center.
I closed the door and put the lock back on so that you can't follow me.
Okay, fair.
I'm just kidding. They didn't tell me to get rid of my key.
Yeah, because you're supposed to use it on 802, I think.
Let's
That's a
use it on
silver.
both.
It looks silver to me, so that's how they've been
they
doing
both
the other
silver.
things.
Yeah.
I guess you could go back and unlock 101 too.
101.
Our
Oh,
original.
we already know we knocked that door down.
But you could go to the
See it knocked
floor.
down on C. You can see it knocked down in C. You just can't see it knocked down in A.
Yeah. So it's
Which
still
I'm
there to
kinda
me.
shocked They didn't.
Give you a new room for that.
They didn't.
Yep.
Look.
Guess they're like they don't want you to go back, or they don't care if you do. I'm gonna
What do
check.
you want to do?
I'm gonna kick in the door and then go check out 310.
All right, 310. The statue seems to give you a determined look from beneath the hood that is drawn low over its face. A memory stirs deep within you, and you suddenly remember who the statue represents. Wolfred, the founder of the League of Guardians. So the statue must be hundreds of years old. Do you have adventure card 76?
Yes.
Okay, so then we're going to read something else.
So useful. Or
She's great.
gives us stories anyway.
When Nui catches sight of the chamber and the statue, she exclaims, "Look closely at the sun's rays here. If we can direct them at the right angle, they will shine exactly on the archway beyond the ravine."
Okay, so maybe like spinning the something.
Bend the statue so that the shield
Uh,
pushes the light over to the other side or something.
Probably has something to do with the well.
At this point, we could use the slab of bacon to do that.
Yeah, that'd be good. It's very
No,
reflective bacon.
I'm gonna check out the well at 110. Well.
Well, Wellington. The stone well is very solid. It's not particularly deep, though, and almost empty. Catching a movement out of the corner of your eye, you draw back. Was that a snake at the bottom? Backing away, you carefully take a closer look from a safe distance. Whew, it's just a piece of old rope. Take adventure card 49. You thought you were going to get bit again, didn't you?
Yeah. What was it? 49?
49. Musty
Rope.
length of rope.
The lusty month of rope. Okay.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
That's yours. Let's check out that Earth. 210.
Okay. A mother of pearl tile lies on top of the heap of rubble. Take adventure card 63.
63. Mother of pearl tile. Strange object made out of mother of pearl. Looks could be reflective. I don't know. Mother of pearl, would that be reflective? I mean, it's bright. All right.
Well, I'm scared to check out 410 because I'm afraid I'm going to fall in. So I'm going to instead do 28802.
28802. The silver
Using the
key.
silver key on the trapdoor.
All right. Let's adjust camera. There we go. The silver key unlocks the trapdoor in the floor and you lift it open. Creaking wooden steps lead down into the darkness. You descend the steep steps and enter a small chamber. Take room card M. Place it below room card G.
Ooh. Oh. This is familiar.
Oh, I gotta zoom out a little bit. It's familiar? You've been here
The
before?
three skulls.
True.
on the stone tablet.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, it says X and X to the top two.
So you're going to read me M?
Sure. This is obviously a torture chamber.
Perfect. Just like Mom used to make.
Yes. Memories of home. At the room's center is a stretching rack, 506. And you can make out numerous iron implements hanging on the wall behind it, 606. 3 skulls hang from your left, 106, 206, 306. Beside a loose chain, 406. There is a grating on the floor, 706. Suddenly, you have a vision. As through a veil, you see a different room. You see skulls there, too, but considerably larger ones. Below them, a ceremony is taking place. From a distance, you watch Berengar surrounded by high-ranking members of the League. All are clad in dark robes. Your attention is drawn toward an ancient, highly ornamented scepter in the middle of the circle. Then you can hear Berengar say, "We hereby renounce the old ways of the League of Guardians. Enough of the moderation. From today we shall awaken the monsters ourselves. Brothers and sisters, let us banish the scepter of our founder, and with it is traditional teachings." Take adventure card 85 and read it aloud. To be or not to be. Slowly you realize that this vision is part of your lost memories. It belongs to the time when you were a submissive member of the League of Guardians. At the last moment, you catch a glimpse of what has been. And you are Cassandra. Okay. His eyes betray him. He fears the scepter. That's how we'll stop him. The vision slowly fades, and you're filled with resolve. So acquire the scepter is what it seems to be.
Okay, I wrote down, he fears the scepter. Right underneath, the awakened will live. I just want to say that usually neither of us wear like button-up collared shirts, and today we're both wearing a button-up collared shirt. I just think that's bizarre.
That's true, though. Yeah, I don't often wear it, but today was a button-up collar day. I had to dress up for the final.
Oh.
All right. Let's see. Finally over to me. I'll explore 410. I'm not scared.
All right. You stand at the edge of the ravine and look across. It's tempting to jump in. No, just kidding. It's too far to jump, and a glance down reveals that the sides are too sheer to climb down. At the bottom of the ravine, you can make out a symbol. A diamond enclosed in a circle. That does not immediately mean anything to me.
No, nor I. A diamond closed in a circle. Okay. I guess note that. And we'll see if we see it again.
Boy, there's a lot of fun stuff in the room I'm in, but of these 3 skulls, I feel like the one that's the safest to touch would be 306. So let's go with 306.
A small, white, shimmering mother of pearl glints in the nasal cavity of the lower skull in the dim light. Take adventure card 53.
Ooh. Another mother of pearl.
Interesting. I bet we'll
Guess
need
we're
that
gonna-
later.
Yeah. We're getting a set of dice. We're going to be able to play D&D pretty soon.
I'm going to walk downstairs too.
Welcome
And I
to
want-
my torture room.
I love torturing. Let's go to 406.
Okay. A tangle of chains hang from the ceiling. A rusty metal hook hangs from one of the chains. You shudder when you contemplate what they've been used for. Take adventure card 36.
36.
Ugh.
Rusty metal
One of my
hook. Ah,
dentist used.
finally. My weapon of choice. All right.
I wonder if we could combine the hook and the rope. We did
Ooh.
30,
Like
3,
we
6, 4,
did back in the
9.
day.
Yeah.
Sure. You can have my hook. So what do I look up?
I mean, yeah. 3, 6, 4, 9. You can take it back from me if it's something you need.
3, 6, 4, 9.
Honestly, they made it so that you can trade at any time, so we literally could have just all had one inventory.
Of course. But I'm trying to be a little more semantic than that. Now, the other one played a little differently, but this one, yeah, we're basically playing as one person almost. You definitely thread the rope through the hook's eye and secure it tightly. Return those cards to the box. Take adventure card 51. Does anyone have adventure card 74? No.
No. The
Rope
hook is now attached to
with
the rope.
hook.
You might be able to use that to go down into the ravine.
True. That is true. You could too.
Yeah, but it was your hook.
Sure, rope. All right. So what would you like to do?
It's your turn. I just did something.
Oh, you're right. Let's look at 506. Keep looking at the torture stuff.
Let's see. What's it? 506.
It's a lovely bed.
That's what Mom used to say.
Yeah.
No, you really don't want to sit down on it. Just the thought makes you feel queasy.
No, why is it here?
I'm sure we'll have to torture. Well, we could put Nuha on it.
Oh yeah, let's do that. So
No.
7, 6.
Kidding. I want to go to 606.
606. On the back wall is a little shelf laden with all sorts of horrific implements and a little vial. Take adventure card 43.
Ooh, the yellow potion.
Ah.
We can free another person.
Ooh, yeah. So, begs the question. Who?
Well, we have these mother of pearl tiles. Maybe we should talk to the jeweler.
True. There was one that asked for 74. I forgot what it was. It was when we combined the rope, right?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think that one asked for 74. Strength will be the fighting person. Huh. I mean, whoever.
Well, it's your turn.
So 74 would be 105. What, 205 is somebody else. Oh, that's card
I don't
75.
know which number is in which place.
So if you look up the door numbers, it says, "Do you have adventure card blank?" And so I assume that's, like it did for last time. It said this room's empty. Well then. I guess I'm done in here. Let's go up to the statue room and combine the 51 with... Why would she tell us to go look at the rays of light? Let's try 51310. Do something with the statue, maybe. Maybe we could turn it. Some leverage. If that's not a thing, I guess I'll do 410. Or, 51410.
51310 is not a thing.
Okay, 410 then.
You want to do 51410?
Yeah.
Okay, unfortunately, the rope with a hook is too short to reach the bottom of the ravine.
Oh. Wonder what we use it on. Well. All right, well, back to you.
Might be something we haven't found yet.
Could be. I never... 706, I never looked at that. Did we? Did we?
I'll go look at that then.
All right. That same snake bites you again. Going by the smell, the passageway... The passageway? That's a passageway? Okay. The passageway leads to the sewers. Using a little force, you manage to open the heavy grating. Take room card N and place it below room card M. All right.
Have any space?
So, yeah, I'm kind of out of space here.
I'm going to put it adjacent to it.
We're just going to shift, like, everything. I'm going to make a mess for a second. Just because this is what they want. This is the mess they wanted. There we go.
You said that I can go down there. I opened up the grate.
Yeah. That's apparently the way in. All right. Yeah, it kind of lines up. The ladder does. All right. Well, I have nothing
you know
to
what
do.
else that ladder reminds me of is your map.
My map. Oh. Ooh. Good. Yeah. This whole thing does. So 211, don't go. We want to go down 311 then.
So did you read in?
No, not yet. But I will. Below a ladder recessed in the wall, you can make out a dark passageway with a sewage channel running down the middle. The passageway splits into a left, 211, and a right, 311 fork. 3 musty boxes are stacked up on your right, 411, 511, and 611. You can also hear soft murmuring, 711, and the scurry of rats, 111. All right, I have a proposal. We rescue someone before we proceed.
Okay. Well, it's your turn. You can use my yellow potion. Who do you want to rescue?
I don't know. I don't know if strength will be needed. I don't know. You have any input?
I thought the jeweler was a cool idea because of these mother of pearl tiles, and maybe we'll need that something. I don't know. But...
All right. So that was 105, I believe. Well, was it? Let's see.
Yeah.
105. It is that?
Yeah, Monty.
Well, let's combine 43105. Going up.
With slightly trembling hands, you pour the agua regia over the lock. The liquid has barely touched the precious metal when it begins to bubble and then, as if by magic, to dissolve before your eyes. It takes a while for the lock to dissolve completely, but then the door is open and Monty steps out. Thank you so very much. Free at last, he sighs with relief. Please allow me to accompany you. I have worked in the mines and passageways for so long, my knowledge of them is sure to be of help to you. Oh,
Nice.
he's not the
Oh.
jeweler. Oops.
Go
But
back in there,
also,
Monty.
I do think this is valuable, though.
Yeah.
Return
Yeah.
adventure card 43 to the box. Take adventure card 74.
Oh, yeah. Whoops. Let's not tell him it was a mistake. All right. Thanks, Monty. I guess you're with us.
Justice for Betty.
Yeah. Let's see if he'll go in the torture device.
I'm going to check out the rat situation, 111. I'm getting kind of hungry.
That's true. You need some rats. A pack of rats scurries in the corner. Your stomach begins to rumble, and you ponder for a second what roasted rat might taste like. A squeak draws you from your daydream, and you look down. Feeling threatened by your presence, one of the rats is biting you on the calf. Your cry of pain echoes down the passageway, startling the rat, causing it to flee. You look after it angrily. "I'm gonna get you," you shout, chasing after it. The cheeky rat knows its way around here, and you sustain multiple injuries during the chase. You've almost caught up with it when you slip and go sprawling. Fortunately for the rat, you manage to catch it with your flailing arms and knock it unconscious. Fortunately, no one saw you, so what are you going to do with the rat now? Lose 1 health point, but take adventure card 46. That was a thing.
No one saw except for the whole internet.
Right.
Unconscious rat. Seems quite
Aw,
harmless.
looks so nice.
We had the
Such-
unconscious cat in the last one.
Yep. I think you need to nurse it back to health.
I think I need to eat this bacon and heal 2 health, but it's not my turn anymore.
That's a choice. Okay, you have unconscious rat. Cool. All right, so one of the boxes has a logo on it, and the other 2 don't.
Oh.
So I think I will examine 511.
Okay. You're going to call 51511?
Mm-hmm.
With a little patience, you manage to break the damaged side of the crate open enough to take a look inside. Instead of the riches you'd hoped for, a huge centipede comes scuttling out and bites you. You lose 2 health points.
So that's the bad box then.
There's probably 2 bad boxes, just like there were 2 bad skulls.
But that one has the logo.
We didn't know which
don't
box to pick. We only knew which skulls to pick. Well, as a free action, I'm going to pass my slab of bacon to you. Since
Since I'm
you
down to
seem
2.
be quite hurt.
Sure.
Oh,
well, free action, eat it.
Check out. Okay. So
That stinks.
Return the bacon to the box and replenish 2 of your health.
Man. I feel like Ronald over here.
I know. What are
Getting
you
hurt.
doing with yourself? I'm gonna check out 7-Eleven and leave the boxes for you.
I'm done with boxes. Peering through the rusty iron grating on the wall, you can make out a prisoner in the half light of the cell. She mutters to herself incessantly in a melodic voice. Food, food, food. Tasty bread, steaming hot soup, crunchy beetles, something to chew. Do you have adventure card 75? No.
No,
Do we?
don't have that one.
All right. So now we read a different thing. You
I guess
approach the cell.
Jeweler would have done something with her.
Yeah. As you approach the cell, the prisoner crawls over to the iron grating and stares at you wordlessly. Take adventure card 87, read it aloud.
Another one one of those things. A spark of recognition. Something tells you that it is important which one of you talks to her, and thus you call the others. Place all character figures on room card in. Who knows how she will respond? Who will talk to her?
You're the attentive.
Yeah,
I don't
we
know who
have
the
two
other
of the
people are.
with us, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know what they do.
I'll do it. I'll do 461.
What's their specialties? I don't know. All right, 461. You, the prisoner shrieks. You work for the League. Your ragged clothes don't fool me. You worked in the laboratory on those terrible experiments and prepared the potions for Berengar. Leave me alone. Without warning, she lobs a stone at your head. Only when you can credibly assure her that you're imprisoned here too, she does calm down a little. You lose 1 health point.
Right.
Gosh. We're getting our butts kicked. And now I read a different entry. All right. Who are you, and what are you doing down here? Still a little suspicious, she replies in a gruff voice. I'm Serona. Not so long ago, I was a member of the League of Guardians. I thought we were going to research the secrets of forgotten alchemy. And indeed, we did discover a number of ancient remedies. But one day, I learned that our experiments were merely a part of Berengar's plan. All he actually cared about was how he could awaken the stone golems beneath this castle and seize control of the kingdom. I swore I would not let that happen and searched for a way to stop him. I recently discovered that the dark crystal with the inscription that he needs for the crucial experiment can be destroyed by pure sunlight. But before I could do anything, I was found out and thrown into this dungeon. She becomes even more animated. Even if Berengar had already awakened a stone golem, he can still be stopped. Please let me help you. You'll need to find something to help me get out of the cell first. The only weak point is this grating. Aqua Regia is no use here, though, as it only dissolves the noblest of metals. Maybe we can use Dragonfire to blast out the rusty bars. You eye Serona in disbelief. Did you just hear right? Dragonfire? Not from a full-grown dragon, of course, but maybe you could find a young dragon or even an egg. They like dark places and give off quite a lot of heat. I'll see what I can do. As you turn to go, she thinks of something else. Wait! There's something very important somewhere down here. A constant hum sometimes fills the air and walls. And one of the guards who patrols here muttered something strange. 3 dazzling discs from large to small. The numbers on their side will unlock all. Do you have Adventure Card 76? If so, read 822. We do! That's easy, says Nuha. You must find 3 white discs of different shapes. Arrange them in size order, then count the number of sides on each disc. You should then be able to use the 3-digit number to activate the machine that the guard mentioned. Well, the machine, I guess, is the gear on the large map.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. The webbing, I'm not sure what that would be.
It looks like a spider.
That's what I would guess. I would guess bad things. So.
Okay, so we return that card to the box, and I don't know, back to you.
Do I want to keep box searching? Oh, man, so painful. But the way I figure someone's got to do it, what if the disc is in here?
Mm-hmm.
611.
The crate is so rotten that you can easily reach through the soft wood. Take Adventure Card 50.
A jewelry box, safely locked. Good reminder that 701 is still locked as well on our original starting spot.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We never did figure out how to open that up.
Yeah, it doesn't have a keyhole or anything like that. All right, back to you.
Just checking to see if this was a thing. No, it's not. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave that other box for you, since you've been box boy. And I'm going to go to 311.
All right,
Down the hallway.
You decide to take the right fork. After just a few steps, the light from the main passageway fades. In the faint light, you can make out that the passageway splits again. The loud roar of water echoing off the tunnel walls makes you jittery. One wrong step here and you could have serious consequences. Are you sure you know where you're going? If so, continue to feel your way in the dark and read entry 145. If not, return to the room card N.
Yeah, this is the way.
Yeah, this is the way. The large map says so. You reach another fork in the tunnel. Do you want to take the left fork or do you want to take the right fork?
Left. Well, I don't know. Should I go towards the spiderweb?
I don't know. It doesn't have an X, but at the same time...
I'll do left.
All right. You once again reach a fork in the tunnel. Left or right?
Right.
You sure about that? Isn't this the little fork that's right? If you go right, that hits the X, right?
Which fork am I at right now?
I suspect you're at the one between the two X's
left.
at the top.
Yeah, left.
And then it's going to give you one more choice here. It should, anyway. So left, 445. You once again find yourself at the fork. Left or right?
Right this time.
Correct. 946. After quite some time, you reach a stone door. You push on it with all your might and it swings open. Behind it is a vast chamber carved out of rock. Take room card O and place it to the right of room card N.
Oh.
Then place your figure on O.
Mm-hmm.
How about that?
Catch me outside. How about that?
How about that? How about that? All right. Part of this chamber is flooded with water, but it seems to only be knee deep. The perfect opportunity to wash off at least the worst of the dirt from the sewer. As you wash, you catch sight of something shimmering in the water. 414. There's an opening in the vaulted ceiling high above you. 114. A trickle of water flows from a hole in the wall. 314. A mechanical device has been built into the wall and you could hear it creaking softly. 214.
Okay.
All right. This box is probably going to hurt, but let's do it. 411.
Top crate has a big crack in the side. You reach in and discover a large mother of pearl tile. Take adventure card 56.
So the one with the logo is bad. That is the largest one.
Mm-hmm.
Smallest one's the one with you that has 5 sides. So we're looking at what? 5, 8, 4?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What would you like to do?
I would like to check out the 414, whatever the glimmering was in the pool.
Okay. It's not a mother of pearl tile. You know that.
Yeah, I know that.
414. You walk around the room, along the far wall across the other side of the chamber, as you spotted something glimmering in the far corner. Upon reaching the other side, you push the stones aside. You find a gemstone. But what's that? It is lodged in an almost transparent layer of crystal, and it's stuck in place. If you had Adventure Card 75, there'd be another entry to read.
The gemstone person.
Yeah. But we don't have that person.
Also, I'm surprised that Monty didn't help us with the pathing through the tunnels.
Yeah, well, he's a miner, so it's all about the digging life. All right, I'm joining you. Although...
Did you find your way in here? Oh.
just followed your wet footsteps through the sewer mud.
Mm-hmm. I've got an unconscious rat here if you need it.
Yeah, that is an unconscious rat that you have. The spider has me curious, but I'm going to just say that's probably like death.
You want to go through all the steps to go figure out what's over there?
No. I mean, if we start reaching a dead end, that's what we have to do. So let's go to 114. I suspect the rope with the hook might be needed for this.
There is an opening in the vaulted ceiling high above you. It resembles a diamond enclosed in a circle.
Where have I seen that?
Yeah, that was the symbol that I wrote down. Diamond in a circle.
So that might bring us to 410, or, to the chasm. All right. Back to you.
I'll check out 314. No, I'll check out 214.
Your attention is drawn to the device's levers. Notice warns, do not adjust the water pump. Below it are 3 cogs, each of which bear numbers 0 to 9. With the right combination, maybe you can activate the device. Do you want to try entering a 3-digit code? Then read the 6-digit entry XYZ214, completing the combination of 3 digits of your choice.
So it'd be 584-214.
584-214.
That is not in here.
Yeah, I think you meant the other way, right? From largest to smallest.
Largest to smallest. 485.
Yeah.
214.
You adjust the combination on the little cogs. Shortly thereafter, you hear an audible click inside the device and it noisily starts up. The trickle that previously flowed out of the walls turns into a raging torrent, causing the water level in the chamber to rise noticeably. "Let's get out of here," you shout, and make way for the door. The water's already up to your knees by the time you reach the mighty stone door and close it behind you. After a while, the chamber has been filled with water. It then seeps through the opening in the ceiling and gradually begins to fill the ravine. Place all character figures from room O onto room N. Return adventure cards 53, 56, and 63.
The mother of pearl tiles.
Got it. As well as room card O to the box.
Oh no.
Replace room card L with room card B. Oh, it's going to be filled with water now.
Hey.
Yep. And place all playing figures that were previously on L, now on room card B, but that there weren't any. Now read entry B. I wonder what was left on that other one. Because we didn't get to look at 314. Oh, well.
I'll have a look. If there was anything of importance. We could have done it in a different order. Yeah, it was. Oh, there's an electric eel that comes out and attacks you.
Oh, it bad. All right. Electric eel attack doesn't sound fun, so I'm happy we avoided it. So we're going to be... The ravine is filled with water. You can now reach the stone archway 510.
Yeah, the electric eel was like a permanent card that you would have had to hold until you got it healed off of you. And it was hurting
Just walking around with an electric eel.
It was minus points. It was like latched onto your leg.
Then I say that was a good avoidance.
Yeah.
Let's go for a swim and go to 510, I guess. I mean, unless I'm missing something.
Okay. 510.
I don't think I am, though.
Now that the ravine is filled
that.
with water, you can easily swim across. You emerge from the water beneath the dark stone archway and squeeze through it. You finally found the tomb in the eastern wing. You shudder when you think of the terrible power that Berengar wishes to unleash here. Take room card P, which is the only one we have left, and place it to the right of B. Oh my god. I expect you to have like a 12-person table. And then read entry P. Several ancient tombstones line this cavernous chamber, 515. Each of them is adorned with mysterious engravings. At the chamber's center is a basin made from dark rock bearing an inscription, 415. Two gargoyles flank the entrance, 115 and 215, and you spot a third on the wall, 315. We do have the stone tablet that shows us three faces on the wall.
Yep.
And it shows us to only interact with the middle one.
Then 215 is where I'd like to go.
Correct.
Oh, wait. No, I just did 510. It's your turn.
Okay, well, I'll leave that for you. And I'll check out 515 instead.
All right. The engravings on the tomb depict a fearsome monster. A closer look at the tomb's carvings makes your hair stand on end, and you turn away with a shudder. You dread the thought that Berengar might actually manage to awaken these creatures. Take 1 damage. No, I'm kidding. Just throw that in there. All right, 215, please.
The stone gargoyle's mouth cavity extends deep into the wall. You fearlessly reach inside. Take adventure card 48.
48. A pendant.
Hey!
Is that important?
Goes with the jewelry box.
Oh, you're right. So we're going to have to 4850 this.
Yeah, may I try 4850?
Sure.
As we huddle together in this strange room, ignoring the other gargoyles.
Yep. 4850. The necklace's pendant is the same shape as the little groove in the box. When you insert the pendant, the lock opens with a soft click to reveal its contents. Return those to the box, get 54.
A mirror.
Oh. Ah, we need that daylight, huh?
Yeah. It's just like that song. 'Cause when the daylight.
Daylight. All right. Well then.
Or the one that goes, everybody loves daylight savings time.
I love that song. It's so good. I don't know that song.
That was a joke. No one loves daylight savings time.
It could. All right. Well, let's go. Where can we use the mirror? Well, let's check out 415 before we give up that notion.
415. You draw closer to the large stone basin at the center of the chamber. It is made from an unfamiliar type of dark rock and bears a strange inscription. This is where Berengar is going to perform his alchemical experiment to awaken the stone golems. If only there were a way to destroy the basin. Do you have adventure card 74, Monty? Yes, we do.
Yeah, we do, actually.
If so, read 615.
Well, you get yourself some explosives.
Studies the basin and inscription with a look of concern on his face.
The stone that this basin's made from is extremely dangerous. A few years ago, when I was digging deep in the mines, I found a small piece of it. If it is exposed to sunlight, it begins to smoke and then explodes a short time later. Be warned!
Okay, Monty. Thanks. So, yeah, we need a mirror. I mean,
5,
sunlight's
4, 3, 10.
5, 4, 3, 10.
Yeah.
All right, let's try it. Is that where the light was, though?
Yeah.
I feel like it was just in the description, but all right. Oh, that was me, so you're doing it. 5, 4, 3, 10. Balancing the mirror in the statue's hand so that it remains there proves quite tricky. You finally manage it, though, and carefully step back a few paces. Just at that moment, another beam of sunlight shines down from above onto the mirror. It is reflected across the water towards the gloomy archway, so that the light shines on the eastern tomb and the dark stone of the well, and its inscriptions are lit up. At first, smoke rises from the inscription, then from the entire well before it begins to glow. Moments later, it bursts into flames, and there is a powerful explosion that knocks you to the ground. All those currently in room card P are thrown back to room card B.
Oh, oops, sorry. That's just you. I was already in B.
Oh, good point. That's fine. Lose 1 health point. That's for me.
Ooh, okay. You're at half health.
Mm-hmm. As you come to, you peer through the cloud of dust over toward the archway, dazed. You can't make anything out beyond it anymore. The destructive force has buried the cavern with the tombs entirely under the mountain. It says disconnecting, reconnecting.
Oh, now we're back.
And we're back. It went down for a second. So return adventure cards, 54. I don't know how much was missed, but we're going to continue. In short, Ronald shined a mirror into P. It blew up. I ended up out there. It went away. Now the mirror's going away, as well as 27, 28, 37. Which I don't... Oh, 37, the stone tablet.
27,
The scroll.
37.
So interesting, the scroll, we didn't really use it. Beyond...
We did use it last time.
Yeah, but I mean, since it stayed with us, we didn't use it since.
So you said 27, 37, 54, and what else?
27, 28, 37, 54. Silver key.
Oh, okay. 37, 54. Okay, and that's it?
That's it. You've successfully thwarted Berengar's plan to awaken the stone golems. You can now leave the dungeon, though he's unlikely to let you go so easily. Take adventure card 66 and place it face up on room card F. 66 on room card F at the bridge. Oh, Mr. Berengar. All right. He's waiting for us.
You only have 4 turns left.
After every turn, turn this card 90 degrees clockwise. When the card is back to original position, read entry 500. That seems bad. Place your playing figures on room card F, then read 412. Upon reaching the drawbridge's antechamber, you quickly conceal yourselves in the shadows, for you can already see Behringer blocking your way on the drawbridge. This is now your last chance to return to the dungeon again. You have 4 more turns to play. Turn adventure card 66 90 degrees in a clockwise direction after each turn. If Berengar stands upright on the drawbridge again after 4 turns, then you must face him. Read entry 500. Then read entry 500. All right, so... Ooh. Throw an unconscious rat at him. No.
Right?
We still have the mystery of 701. We still have powder box for some reason. We don't have weapons. Don't have a fighter.
Everything we could have used on that box in 701, we don't have anymore. I don't know what happened to them or what they were, but I checked the hints.
Oh.
So we have no way of opening 701.
We'll check it afterwards, just see what they were. I've no clue what could
It
possibly...
also would have given us something that we already got, so I don't know. I guess there
Okay.
were multiple paths there.
All right.
Well, do you want to check out the spider?
That's a choice.
We also never found the dragon to get the lady out of 711.
Good point. All right, well, let's go down 311, I guess.
Okay, 311. Let's see what you get. Oh, that's the wrong book.
And then it'll be 145. We're just going to fast forward through that. And then after that will be take a right fork, which is 345.
You reach another fork. Do you want left or right?
And then this one, I go left, 645.
The passageway goes on for some time, then opens out into a vast chamber full of spider webs. As you examine the chamber more closely, your entire body begins to tingle. When you look down, you see that you're covered in tiny little hairy spiders. Before you can shake them off, some of them have already bitten you. Lose 1 health point. Were you Ronald?
Yeah.
This place certainly isn't for arachnophobes. But why are they here? You normally like it far warmer. These words have barely left your lips when you begin to feel warmth on your skin. After a brief search, you come upon something quite fascinating. Take adventure card 61. Now return to your starting point on room N.
A scaly egg. Well, that's 1 turn. Berengar turns. All right.
A scaly egg made from stone.
I
How
think
did we hatch this egg?
we just give it to the lady. She must know about it. So that'd be 61711 if you want to do it. Or you could put the unconscious rat on it to cook it.
That won't do it. Will it?
What, the cooking of rat? I don't know.
Cooking of the egg. Do we have access to 207?
What'd you say? 30.
Ah, see, I knew this would happen. Because we have so long of a wait in between sessions, we forget what we have access to. There's an oven at 207.
Oh, right. So we gotta throw it in the oven
try
first?
61207.
So that'll throw it in the oven to hatch it, I guess. 61207. Wouldn't the warm oven be a perfect place to hatch the scaled egg? You think to yourself. So you place the egg inside the oven to incubate. After a while, you begin to wonder what's happening inside. That's a misspelling. You curiously open the door and peer inside. Something moves and looks up at you with blinking little eyes. Can it really be a baby dragon? Return 61 to the box, grab 62.
It's a baby dragon.
We're daddies. Baby dragon. Just hatched, it's very playful, but occasional little flames shooting from its nostrils hints at tremendous power that it will have. Berengar flips. I feel like having a baby dragon might be enough to fight him. But I think we should go ahead and use 62 711.
All right. I'll find out what that does. I'm going to guess it's going to let her out.
Yeah, it's got to be useful.
62 711. Okay. You carefully set the little dragon down in front of the barred opening. Sharona is literally glued to the bars in fascination and excitement. Quick, hurry, make it spit fire. But this is easier said than done. You tentatively tickle the little dragon's belly, then its throat. It seems to enjoy the attention. Thank you. No. And nestles against your hand, making soft purring noises. The baby dragon is quite boisterous, though, and one of your fingers ends up in its nostril when it jerks its head back as you're stroking its throat. It looks up at you in astonishment, and then begins to sneeze fire uncontrollably. You quickly hold it up to the bars and hope that it's enough. When you look back at the cell, you see that the rusty iron bars have indeed disintegrated, as has some of Sharona's hair. She doesn't seem bothered, though. Unbelievable! A real dragon! You're full of surprises. I gladly place my healing arts at your disposal. Even with the few means at her disposal, she manages to expertly treat your injuries, both major and minor. As a group, you regain 5 health points. You can divide these points up among yourselves however you wish.
How hurt
take
are we?
Adventure card 89.
We're hurt for 7. So if I do 3, you do 2, we'll be both down by 1.
Sounds good.
All right.
Well, good thing we got her out, because
Yeah.
health points is one of the things that usually gives us points at the end of the game.
Yeah, plus we have a dragon and her, and so we need all the help we can get to...
Berengar.
Because Berengar's moving. So I think we got to confront him at this point.
Well, we have one more action we can take before we confront him.
Oh, we can't do it earlier?
Oh, you want to just go on up there?
Well, like, could we try, like, 62 500? Just throw the dragon at him?
Let's see what that says.
Yeah, just try to get a preemptive attack on him.
Nah, 62 can only ever be used on her.
Ah, bummer. 46 500. Maybe he's scared of rats. No,
I am curious about what this rat is for. I'm going to look in the hints and see what it says to use the rat for. Maybe we're supposed to cook it.
Yeah? Oh, the oven.
It says to use it at location 111.
111.
Oh,
That.
we find it at 111. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
We're supposed to combine it with 47, 52, or 71.
None of which we have. No idea. We'll figure that out later.
Yeah, those are all things that are not in our deck, so we don't have access to those items.
Oh, we've had them at some point and got rid of them.
Yeah, yeah. So that rat does nothing.
Useless rat.
Yeah.
All right. When the card is back, read entry 500. He has entry 500 as well, so there is no early attack, I suspect. But I really don't have anything else to do you? I can't think of anything.
Not really. I'm just checking a couple more little things. Ah, okay. Yeah, so basically the rat, if you want to know, we still have the rope with the hook. We haven't used that for anything either.
True.
The rat, if you give it food, it becomes a trained rat, and it finds the egg for you. So it's
To where you don't
a
have
way
to take the
get
damage.
egg where you don't get hurt. Yeah. All right. Do
Interesting.
you want to read 500 or shall I? We have a virtual army of people now.
Yeah, there's 5 of us. You can
Plus
go
the
for it.
Dragon.
I mean, unless you want to try to figure out 51. Have we used 51? Like after we combined it, did
No.
we use it?
No, we never used it.
It did say like after we combined it, the miner had something to say about it. But we didn't have him yet.
It can be used at 401.
Oh, the great. Well, we got one more turn. Let's do it. See what happens.
All right, 51, 401, correct?
Yeah.
You slowly lower the hook attached to the rope through the grating down towards the sewer. Maybe you'll be able to catch something with it. Moments later, your improvised fishing rod does indeed catch onto something solid. You carefully draw the rope back up again to examine your catch. Take adventure card 60.
Oh. That's important.
The scepter!
That's an important last move to do.
Wow. Oh.
All right.
All right, well, he's definitely turned back up right again.
That was the last
So
thing to
let's
do.
go to 500.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, sure.
Are you excited? Let's get excited. The end is nigh. Just as you want to go for it, you spot 2 shells in the shadows. Take adventure card 92.
2 shells.
Last one. They're coconut shells.
Coconut shells. Okay.
They look like anyways.
Yeah, definitely do.
How odd. But now it is time to stop Berengar. Do you have adventure card 62? We do.
We do? Baby dragon. Okay.
Yeah. If so, then read entry 456.
Baby dragon.
The small baby dragon is all aflutter and wriggles in your arms. Do you want to release it? If so, take ending card E1 and read it out loud. If not, read entry 600.
Interesting. So the scepter hasn't even come up as a thing yet. And this says ending card, so this is definitely one of the endings.
What's that?
This is definitely one of the endings because Baby Dragon, I guess, can take him out.
Well, it says if you release the dragon, read E1. If not, read another entry.
Hmm. What do we think?
Sure, we can.
Just go
We can
for
go
it.
back and read another one after this.
Yeah.
As soon as the tiny dragon sees daylight, it begins to squawk excitedly. The little guy is astonishingly loud. Worried, you look at the drawbridge to see whether Berengar noticed you, but he stares at the sky with a petrified look on his face. Then you see the humongous shadow looming above, and you hear a mighty roar. Read entry 512.
Mama.
What was that? Do you mean the shadow or the noise? I have a really bad feeling. A powerful gust of wind blows in your face, and a few leaves, already turned orange and red by the autumn, bluster past you. The air suddenly smells heavy and like sulfur. Then you're startled by a hissing noise, and your eyes fall on a baby dragon. It is fearlessly waddling across the drawbridge and hopping around in excitement. Berengar looks from the little dragon back to you. The fury in his eyes has been replaced by growing panic. Moments later, you also realize why. The shadow flits across the drawbridge again. This time it is bigger, the noise is louder, and the wind is even stronger. A piercing roar makes the air and the ground tremble. When you spot its source, an icy shiver runs down your spine. A mighty black dragon soars in the sky above the castle. It circles ever higher, then its body drops suddenly, and it plunges back down towards the drawbridge. You watch its raging approach as its chest begins to glow red. All of a sudden, you realize what it is going to do. Gathering all your energy, you sprint back into the castle without a backward glance. You just manage to get to safety around a corner when a colossal wall of fire makes the whole castle shake and rips your feet out from under you. Then fires break out everywhere, and the solid castle walls begin to crack. You have only one thought. Let's get out of here. You sprint back out of the castle again as fast as you can. Just as you reach the drawbridge, part of the castle collapses behind you. A frightening scene also plays out in front of you. The drawbridge has plummeted into the ravine, and on the other side, where the baby dragon is hopping around excitedly between the mighty dragon's legs, smoking boots are all that remain of Berengar. You
That's
remain rooted to the spot, but the dragon has seen you and fixes its fiery glare on you. Then you hear its voice in your heads. That was a just punishment for the Golem Master, who stole one of my eggs. You, on the other hand, have brought my young one back to me. For that, I'll let you live. She flies you across the ravine and says, go, and don't ever come back. You don't need to be told twice. After all, who wants to disagree with a dragon? Read entry 400.
And that's one way it could have happened.
Congratulations, you successfully completed the adventure. Make a note of how many points you've received or lost through adventure cards bearing the exclamation point symbol. We don't have any. For each health point, you will receive another point. Note down your chapter score in the manual. This is your score for this chapter. Take ending card E5 and make a note of your final score. So we would get, let's see here, 10 points for health.
10 points for health, yeah.
We get additional points if we have any of these items. 18, we don't have. 47, we don't have. 52, we don't have that.
There's a lot we
60
don't
or
have.
62, the baby dragon and the scepter. 70 and 71. Nope. 73 and 74. Oh, we have 74. 75, 76, 77. We do have 76. 89, we have her.
Mm-hmm.
91.
Nope.
We don't have 91, we have 92.
91 is a trained rat.
Oh. If adventure card 90 is still on room card R, you receive 2 more points if we saved the little guy who was there.
The traitor. No, we just left him.
So that means we get 20 points for that one. And let's see what our scores were for the previous ones. We need to add all of them together. Well, we had 11 last time. And we had 11 the first time. So that's 42 grand total.
42 grand total.
Yep, so that means we got 5 stars. Amazing. You proved yourselves real heroes and left your dark past behind you. The whole kingdom is grateful. Excellent.
There was does it get higher than that?
Higher. We would have had to get 50 points for that.
Wow, that would be like finding all the diamonds and all that other stuff. Yeah. What was in 701? What was in the thing in the original room you started in?
Let me look. You would have received card 14.
14? I don't even have 14, do I? Oh, it's something we already had.
Mm-hmm. That's what I said.
Oh, that's weird. So there's 2 ways of getting it, I guess?
Yeah, there's multiple paths to a bunch of different things in here.
So I guess
it's strange map.
Strange map. Oh, okay. Odd. It's just kind of like, I wonder. Huh. Caution, an old map showing you several rooms. I don't even remember using that, to be honest. Do you?
I don't remember, but we obviously did.
Yeah, I don't remember at all. Okay. Caution, this is what I was talking about. Yeah, I don't remember using that at all. Neat.
So if we didn't use the dragon, it would have said, check how many health points your group still has. If you have 6 or less, take ending card E2. If you have 6, more than 6, and adventure card 77, which we didn't have that person, then we would have gotten E3. If we had more than 6, but we don't have 77, we would have got ending E4.
So the scepter said, we had a hint somewhere that said that could beat him. I'm guessing that would have came into play for one of these entries. Wow. I think we had a good ending.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think much happened bad for us in that one. What's up with the coconuts?
I don't know. Let's see.
Like, why?
92. You automatically receive this card at the end of the game. Perhaps it will play a role in future adventure games. It didn't come up. I delivered a freshly baked cookie in the interim.
Ooh, looks like a hamburger patty on the camera.
Yeah, it's a hamburger cookie. I'm a hamburger patty cookie.
Yeah. Oh no, disconnected again. Oh, reconnected again. All right. Well, that's a sign that the internet doesn't want us on. But yeah, it just went away and came back. But I was asking about the coconuts. Apparently, it's going to be used in a future thing. And Ronald has been delivered a cookie. So Ronald is we're going to take a break from Sundays here. But there's a chance we'll be streaming over at the Twitch page on Sundays for the next 3 or so weeks. And yeah, we'll be going
If
through.
you have an idea of something you want to see Jesse and I play when I get back, let us know what it is in the comments or reach out to us on Twitch.
Yeah, if there's a game that works like this has, I think this works great. You know, but let's
Hopefully
review.
something that's less of a table hog.
Right? Yeah, that both have been table hogs. At least, I mean, not for me. I have space. It's just I'm having to move stuff around. I don't know. Like, I wish they had planned it. Like, say, put A will be in this position. Make sure you have room up and to the right of it. So I know that goes in the bottom left or something, But no, you're constantly having to move stuff around. But I like this one way more than the other one. That's my review. And isn't this the first?
I don't know what order they came in.
Okay. Yeah, monochrome ink is being advertised in the back of this, but they could have just came out at the same time, maybe like 3 at a time. Either way, yeah, this felt better. This has taken up about an hour and a half each time, so it's hit it on the head there. Yeah, I have.
We did get stumped last time, but mostly I felt like we knew where to go, what to do. It was a little clearer. So
that's true. We did. I wonder what the scepter would have done.
It was way more convoluted.
I agree with that.
That was item number 60. I put all my stuff away.
Item number 60, hint.
It offers a distinct version of the game ending.
Oh, combine 51 to receive. Okay. Distinct version of the game ending. Well, we got a pretty distinct version. I'm happy with it. I figured throw the dragon at the guy would be the thing to do. So I'm mad at that. Yep. So
I like that she talked to us at the end and then gave us a ride.
Yeah. Instead of just wasting us. Like, it totally could have happened that way.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, we're going to pack this away. We'll be back in about 3 weeks here on YouTube. But on Twitch, I believe Sundays will return there for the short time. And, yeah. But until next time, the box is closed. Bye.